let's get the gold chest. We can turn that into a red missile, which is probably not worth it, but we're doing it anyway. How often do you get the chance to open a gold chest, right? Almost never, because I'm almost always playing with Sacrifice on. Really makes for a much different game, having Sacrifice on versus having it off. It's such a different dynamic, just in the way you explore the levels. Alright. With Sacrifice on, which is my default way to play, it's my favorite way. I mean, no chest, but enemies just kind of drop items randomly. So, on average, you get fewer items, but you don't have to spend a lot of time in each level going back and hunting down chests. You don't have to worry about playing this balancing game where, oh man, do I need to go... It'll take 2 minutes to go back and get chests, but that'll make my difficulty go up. Is it worth doing? Whereas with Sacrifice on, you basically just pick a kill spot, grab all the items as they drop, and you're good to go. And like I said earlier, you reach a point where it doesn't even matter, because you're getting so many items from clovers and every kill you make that it ends up not really mattering in the end. There were boxes up here, weren't there? Yes, there were. Many more missiles. I think the Brilliant Behemoth would go really well with this build too. Although I'm not sure, because I think... We're going to go to the last level now. We're going to go to Risk of Rain. I think the Arms Race is an item that is essentially the Brilliant Behemoth. It makes all of your attacks explode, but only works for drones specifically. I don't want to be trapped in this dumb little room. Oh well. It's fine. We'll try to do a full clear of Risk of Rain. We'll try to stack as many key cards as we can and get everything going. Now this is a really fun level to have a lot of fireworks on. Because the room at the bottom along this column over here has just a bunch of trash cans in it, so you can open up one of the doors, spawn a bunch of monsters, and hit them with a million fireworks. It's really fun. We'll do that. I look forward to it. What we want to do, though... Oh, we got a gold chest. I wonder if I should start saving up for the gold chest or not. I don't think I will. We want to get this one to start opening here. Okay. Remember I did that bandit run, and I died in this area of Risk of Rain just because I wasn't paying very close attention to what I was doing. I was too busy talking about how awesome I am. I do not want that to happen on this run. I would much rather complete this run. Okay, let's get this door opening here. But I want to come around the other side for the very bottom door, because that's where all the garbage cans are, right? So we need to go this way. Here's a key card. We'll definitely grab that. I think I will save up for the gold chests, just because gold chests are fun. Alright, let's pop the door here. Get a bunch of monsters on screen and fireworks all of them to death. This is the thing that we absolutely should be doing right now. I once crashed the game. One of my streams, one of my Risk of Rain streams, I crashed the game by stacking, it was like 400 or 500 fireworks. A drone. I'll take that. And there's a use item that spawns boxes for you to open, and we spawned a ton of boxes. And then there's another use item that is a key that opens every box on the screen. And you see where this is going. We spawned a ton of boxes, and then every box shot out like 500 fireworks. And it took, like, what happened was the game made a loud noise. And then for 12 minutes, it was just a static screen of the level. We all sat there watching for 12 minutes, and then the game finally crashed because it was out of memory. To this day, it is the hardest that I've ever crashed Risk of Rain. And, frankly, I don't know if I will ever outdo it. I don't know if it will ever get better than that. Right, let's go open the other inner doors over here. Picking up missiles as we go. Missiles and mortars. If I'm not sitting down to record a Let's Play for Risk of Rain, like what I'm doing today, it's always my goal to crash the game. Because that's what's fun, right? I've beaten this game so many times with all the characters and done all different builds. It's more about pushing the limits of what the game can do at this point. What should I do with one keycard? I'm going to open this door here because this room sometimes has lots of missiles in it. So we'll take the cannon. There was nothing in that box. There was nothing in that one either. Wow. These little gold boxes are supposed to have like ordnance items in them. A lot of times they'll have missiles, sometimes they'll have use items. Not interested in the use items, but if we can get a couple more missiles, definitely interested in that. Like that. That's what I want. I mean, of course, I can open up a regular box and get missiles out of it. We got command. I don't want that. It's become clear to me now that we're not going to get anything great. Let's go in this room just to get a bunch of fireworks off. And for no other reason. I mean, we get a couple more mortar tubes. So we got 36 mortar tubes. We have 37 of the auto-target missiles. I'm thinking Providence is going down. I don't think there's much he can do. Let me make sure my drones aren't dying while I'm opening up these boxes. Navigating this room when you've got any kind of movement can be a little tricky sometimes. Just because all those little ledges get in the way. And that's it. I have no more key cards. Hey, there's a scavenger up there. Drop some more missiles for me. What a bro. I mean, at this rate, I'm never going to be able to go to Providence because every time I start heading that direction, someone else will spawn. There's His Majesty. We do get kind of caught in an obnoxious loop sometimes where all my drones will go down to the ground, which makes all of their shooting ineffective. And that's a bummer. But it does happen sometimes. You just see the life chop away on boss creatures like that when the mortar tubes connect. a magnificent and wonderful thing. Hey, another key card. Let's go in here. There's usually boxes in here. Just one. One box in here today. And then oh, there's a drone over here. I'm so happy I came this way. It's an attack drone. Turns out that was the right choice. Alright. I think it's time to put Providence in his place. I think we've stretched this out long enough. Drones in the Providence fight usually don't last very long, because he cuts them down very quickly, and repairing them is only possible if you have the repair kit, which I do. You see the mortar tube is just taking care of business, just chopping his health off periodically, but what I want to do is actually back off every few seconds to make sure I get that healing kit to work. Because if he chops off a bunch of my drones, that's like almost my only offense. Then I'm just fighting with my engineer powers, which I haven't been giving a lot of love to. It also makes the fight slightly more difficult because, I mean, first of all, you got worms, and the drone army's not terrifically great against worms. Laser drones are pretty good against worms, but I don't have any laser drones, unfortunately. So we just want to get in their hitbox and let them go to town, more or less. And having this big cloud of drones following me around can make it tricky to watch Providence's tells. And it's very important that you watch Providence's tells, because if you don't, it's kind of outrageous how much damage he can do to you on a small timeline if you're just not paying much attention. So you really don't want to get hit by his stunning move, you know? You really want to make sure that when you see him going for the orange stunning move, you get in the air as soon as you can. There it is. Right now I want to get rid of these Temple Guardians. They're gone, okay. Because they can also be a big source of damage. They can get, if they get a lot of hits on you all at once, that can be bad news. And just there's no reason to die to Temple Guardians in the Providence fight. I got stunned. That's not good. When you're stunned, though, you can still jump. You just can't move left or right. That's where a bunch of Hopo Feathers can really help. And I've got like 5 of them, so it can keep me off the floor at a time when I really need to be off the floor. And there you go, guys. There is the engineered drone army run. And so he left more steel and circuit than man. What a fun run. Not the kind of run that I'd want to do all the time, but it's fun to do once in a while, and it's my preferred way to play Engineer. The reason I like Engineer for the drone run, first of all, it's thematically appropriate. Like, the Engineer keeps all his drones repaired, you know? It's kind of, it works, right? I didn't mean to pause the game there. What am I doing? But second of all, the combination of his harpoons and his mines let him get through the early levels a little easier than most other characters with this kind of restriction on your items. So I unlocked nothing, but that was my Engineer win. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the Engineer run of Risk of Rain. I know that I sure did. And I'll see you next time. Shoutouts to Scott McIntosh, who sponsored this video, and to everybody who makes this channel possible by supporting me on Patreon.